Hi guys! Welcome to my class. Please subscribe so that you will be notified on the next math lesson. Then like and share so that you can also help other students. Our topic for today is about quotients with zeros. You are going to learn it here, the easy way of our lesson. We are going to learn today how to solve division problems that results in quotients that have zeros. Why would there be a zeros in the quotient? Let's check. Let us work on this example so that you will be guided. 965 divided by 8. I want you to take note of this, guys. If the first number of the dividend is bigger than the divisor, you're going to place the first digit of the quotient on top of the first number of the dividend. 9 divided by 8 will give us 1. Therefore, we're going to place 1 on top of 9. Next, we're going to multiply the quotient 1 with the divisor 8. 1 times 8 will give us 8. Afterwards, we're going to subtract 8 from 9. 9 minus 8 is equal to 1. Then, we are going to bring down the 6, which will give us 16. Subsequently, we're going to divide 8 from 16. How many 8 are there in 16? There's 2 8 in 16. Thereafter, we're going to multiply the quotient 2 with the divisor 8. 2 times 8 will give us 16. Afterwards, we're going to subtract 16 from 16, which will give us 0. Then, we are going to bring down the 5, which is the last number in the dividend. Afterwards, we're going to divide again. How many 8 are there in 5? There's no 8 in 5, okay? Since there's no 8 in 5, we're going to place 0 on top of 5. That is the last number in the dividend. Next, we're going to multiply again the quotient 0 with the divisor 8. 0 times 8 will give us 0. Thereafter, we're going to subtract 0 from 5. 5 minus 0 will give us 5. Since all the numbers in the dividend have answers on top of each number, 5 will become the remainder. Accordingly, 965 divided by 8 will give us 120, remainder 5. Let us work on another example so that you can practice more. 314 divided by 3. The first number of the dividend, which is 3, is equal to the number in the divisor. Therefore, we can place our first answer, the first digit of the quotient, on top of the first number of the dividend. How many 3 are there in 3? There's 1 3 in 3. Afterwards, we're going to multiply the quotient 1 with the divisor 3. Therefore, 1 times 3 is 3. Then, we are going to subtract 3 from 3, which will give us 0. Afterwards, we're going to bring down the 1. Next, we're going to divide again. 1 divided by 3 is 0. Subsequently, we can subtract 0 from 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. Thereafter, we can bring down the 4, which is the last number in the dividend. 14 divided by 3 will give us 4. Subsequently, we can multiply the quotient 4 with the divisor 3. 4 times 3 will give us 12. Then, we can subtract 12 from 14. 14 minus 12 will give us 2. Since we finished working on the last digit of the dividend, which is 4, 2 will become our remainder. Accordingly, 314 divided by 3 will give us 104, remainder 2. Let us work on another example so that you can hit it off. 6,432 divided by 6. We can place again the first digit of our quotient on top of the first digit of the dividend since the first digit of the dividend is the same as the number in the divisor. Accordingly, 6 divided by 6 will give us 1. Then, we can multiply the quotient 1 with the divisor 6. 1 times 6 will give us 6. Afterwards, we can subtract 6 from 6, which will give us 0. Next, we're going to bring down the 4, which is the next number in the dividend. Thereupon, we can divide again. 4 divided by 6 is 0. And on multiplying the quotient 0 with 6, it will give us 0. Accordingly, we can subtract 0 from 4, which will give us 4. Then, we can bring down the 3, which is the third number in the dividend. And it will give us 43. Thereon, we can divide 43 by 6, which will give us 7. Afterwards, we can multiply the quotient 7 with the divisor 6. 7 times 6 will give us 42. Then, we can subtract 42 from 43, which will give us 1. Accordingly, we can bring down the 2, which is the last number in the dividend. And it will give us 12. Thereupon, we're going to divide again. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Afterwards, we can multiply the quotient 2 with the divisor 6. 6 times 2 will give us 12. Then, we can subtract 12 from 12, which will give us 0. In the event that we finish working on the last number of the dividend, and it gives us 0, accordingly, we do not have remainder. Therefore, 6,432 divided by 6 will give us 1,072. To wrap it up, we can place 0 on top of the dividend if the dividend is smaller than the divisor. And if there's a remaining number on the last digit of the dividend, that will be the remainder. I want you to take note of this, guys. You can place 0 on top of the number of the dividend as a quotient if the number is smaller than the divisor. Like this example, there's no 6 in 4, that is why we place 0 on the quotient. Accordingly, upon working on the last digit of the dividend and there's no remaining number, there will be no remainder. I will never stop reminding you guys what Sheikh Zayed wrote for us. Education is like a lantern which lights your way in a dark alley. We need to give importance to our education so that we're not going to be blindfolded in our future. In case you have confusion on some part of the lesson, I want you to go back. Revise it again, watch it carefully, slowly, and I know you can get it. Life is a math equation. You cannot get the most of it if you cannot convert the negatives into positive. I want you to score high in math, then be wise and healthy, okay? Till next math lesson, bye-bye!